Why, hello. I found some new crayons at Walmart and they look like beautiful colors and I want to play with them. Let's see if I can do a piece of art with them. I just love crayons so much. We're gonna find out. I don't know. These could be trash. I don't know. I've never tried soy candles. Oh my goodness. No. Soy crayons before. I never have. So I think they would be fun to try. I don't know. Like, I mean, there's so many fun colors and stuff. Like, and oh, bless this company. Look in color order. Now, if I could just get Crayola to start doing this too. But, you know, we're gonna play with these. What do you think? Yeah. I think so. Why did I dump it out like that? Because I just can't help myself. Regret. Regret. Stop that. I don't know. Look at all these pretty colors. I love me some fresh crayons. I just do. Spark Create Imagine. Yeah, I have no idea how long this company's been around. They had a whole bunch of other stuff that I would assume was made for like toddlers. I ain't no toddler, but I love playing with crayons. We're gonna see if I can get a nice thing out of this, because they were pretty inexpensive. I got excited because it was a soy. I don't know anything about that. I want to try it. So let's try these out. They don't lay down great, but pretty solid. Because look, there's not a lot of the the little pieces, the little dust, which is a nice change of pace. Crayolas will leave a lot of the dust just everywhere. Wait a minute. That's not violet. I think y'all made a mistake here. This is a gray. Did something go wrong in the manufacturing process? Because that's not violet. No. Now this is a nice baby pink. See, how can you make a nice baby pink like that and then put it next to something like that you call violet? No. That's like a smoky blue. Ooh, look at that pink. Some of these are laying down real good. Like that laid down real good. Okay, these are laying down. All right. I think we can get along. I think we can get along quite well. That's essentially the same. Why is orange and orange candy essentially the same? Little different, but not enough to merit a whole nother crayon. Maybe whoever designed these likes orange. I don't know. Man, there's so many other in-between colors you could have chosen. Oh, that's almost an ochre yellow. Oh, the artist in me is happy about that. Oh, that's sunset yellow. Nope, that's an ochre. I know my ochre. A nice bright yellow is always good to have. Always pleased about that. A white that lays down slightly. Oh wait, it's because I'm getting the yellow in it. That's why. No, it's just me. Ignore that. Yeah, that's a nice one. We like her. She can stay. We like her. Really? Already? We're gonna do this already? Oh, it broke off though. That's a little weird. I wanted to play with these because they were soy and they're fat, and I thought they feel very nice in the hand. Like they don't hurt as much as like regular crayons. So I think these would be very pleasant to use. Olive green. Oh, look at all these greens though. Man, I could do forest drawing with these. If you like olive greens, that's a pretty decent one. This brown looks reddish. We'll see if it is. Yep. Oh no. Look at that core though. That's really interesting. I wondered if it's poured like that. Like I have to pour it in 3 layers to get it this thick. But there's a little bit of wax bloom. So maybe it's like internal wax bloom. I don't know. Was the other one like that? No, this one wasn't like that, so it's wax bloom. Interesting. I don't know. You can still use it when it's doing that. It just means that the product is just kind of moving around and settling within itself, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, they're kids' crayons. You can't expect the world out of kids' crayons. They're designed for kids. I'm not expecting, light fastness and all that kind of good stuff that you would in regular art supplies. That's not what this is. But this black's nice. Blacks and crayons are always nice. It must be real easy to make a black. There's a silver. Ooh, that's interesting. It is slightly shiny. Just a little shiny. Just a tad. Gold is not that shiny. Gold is not that good. Silver though, pretty dang good. This is what we're working with. I like it. There's some good, nice, bright, fun colors in this. We could do some fun stuff with this. I'm pretty pleased for just a random new set of crayons made for toddlers that I found at Walmart. Let's make some art. You don't have to have expensive stuff to make cool art. Make a nice little border because I like to break borders when I'm doing this kind of stuff. I just do. I like to go outside the lines a little bit. But you know, to go outside the lines, first you got to create the line to begin with. I'm clearly not taking myself too seriously, and that's not really the point of this. The point of this is to have some fun, play with some art supplies. And by art supplies, I mean kid supplies. Because you don't have to have expensive, fancy stuff to do art. No, you don't. You don't have to at all. You can play with all sorts of whatever you got at home. If you got a box of crayons at home and some paper, that's good enough. Make some art on that. Heck yes. Even though I made fun of these oranges being the same, I think they're pretty. I think we might stick in this family here. These colors. We don't want neutral today. We're playing with crayons. We want absurd bright colors. Where's that little green that I broke? I laid out this. Look how easy it is to lay down color. These are delightful. I'm already convinced we can get along. Because these are going down real easy. I'm not pressing very hard. And that doesn't look too bad just as is. I mean, it's crayons. Crayons are kind of supposed to have texture to them. If you press real hard and get it real thick on there, you can actually get a solid color to them. Most of them. Not all crayons are like that. Not all crayons are created equal, let's be serious. Hey, look how quick that was. And like, if that's really all you were looking for, that all you want to do is put down some color? How quick that was. How pleasant that was. Just lay right down. And you know, if you're an illustrator and you like to start on paper before you go digital, something like this might be a nice way to block out some ideas before you start, you know, maybe taking it digital and seeing where it goes and that kind of thing. This might be a surprisingly nice thing to use. Like, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised about this. I wish this violet
wasn't so trash.
Should I cheat? I kind of want to cheat. Can I cheat? Can I get... No, I should not cheat. No, Melissa. No, do not. I was about to go get some other crayons to get some purples out, but no, that's not the premise of the video, Melissa. Come on. Go with the berries. That's about all you can get. Do I have a plan? No. I am one of those artists that rarely go in with a plan. I just don't. I don't find it helpful in most of the cases. When I'm doing stuff like this, when I'm doing alien landscapes or illustrations that don't really have a purpose, that I just want to do them, it doesn't really help me to go in with a plan. I seem to have much more interesting outcomes if I just make decisions as I'm going. And I like that. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. You might not think it's fun. I don't know. I'm not your mom. I'm just your little art auntie. You do what feels right to you. If you want to have, you know, a sketchbook to sketch out ideas before you actually start on your actual stuff, go ahead. You know, if that feels right to you, do it. Man, look how quick and easy it's laying down color. This is going to be the quickest crayon drawing ever. Oh my goodness. This was kind of in the warm family. Let's use the tip. Just the tip. It's kind of like candy canes and Candyland of sort. This is, after all, orange candy. Starting to get the drift of where I'm going. I could not help myself. I wanted some sort of candy landscape. A whole world built around candy. So the thing is, I'm not that much of a sweets person. I'm not. I'm a salty hoe. Give me the salty things, the salt and vinegar chips. Give me pork steaks that have been cooked in butter. Give me that kind of thing. And that's okay. If you like it, you go right ahead and you have a good time doing it. Have a good time with your ice cream and all that kind of stuff. It's just not for me. I think that'd be sour apple, wouldn't it? I just realized I did not plug in my microphone. It's just gonna be that kind of day, I see. Mm-hmm. Look how far I'm already into this. I can't change it now. You know, some days you can't win. Some days you just can't win. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how hard you try. Something just goes wrong. That's okay. Everybody has days like that. Just keep going. Keep pressing forward. Maybe that one's watermelon. It's like Twizzler barks, Twizzler tree trunk. See how well it layers? So it's layering. That's good. That's a very good sign, because that was a necessary component. I think we can get along, and these feel a lot smoother in the hand, a lot easier on the hands. We'll have little candy fruits inside the tree. You can't get very detailed because, you know, she's thick, but still, it's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. Crayon dust. There's a little bit of crayon dust around these, and that's okay. You know, these are some solid crayons, guys. You know, I know most people are not looking for toddler crayons to use for art supplies. But maybe you are. I don't know. Or maybe you got something like this around, and maybe this is just an inspiration to you to get them out and play with them, because you make cool stuff out of it. Don't need fancy supplies. Forget the fancy supply stuff. Whoever's telling you they need to have fancy supplies, they're wrong. They're very wrong. So I have a question. Is it sugared plums or is it sugar plums? I don't know. It's not something that's really a thing where I've grown up. It's just a part of like fairy tales and stories and stuff. I do think I want to put lemon drops hanging from trees. But it's yellow, so I need to put it in first. I put it on last. I'm not gonna have a good time. Lemon drops hanging from the tree, growing on trees. Oh, I forgot. I broke off the tip. I broke it again. Oh, the wax bloom on that though. That's a real pretty dark brown color. If you were walking through a forest, a candy forest, what kind of candies would you be hoping to see? Now, before I went gluten-free, I did really love me some licorice and any of that kind of stuff, good and plenties. I like all that black licorice taste and all that kind of stuff, but unfortunately, a lot of licorices are not gluten-free. So, they're no longer something I eat. There are some out there that are gluten-free. You just gotta, their specialty thing. You gotta find them. That's the problem with a lot of the gluten-free stuff. A lot of it isn't easy to acquire. So you go long periods of time without eating things that other people would find just a normal thing to grab and eat as a snack. If you have a specialty diet like that, it's a lot of that stuff is just not available most of the time. A lot of candies, unless they are just essentially pure sugar, flavored sugar, unless it's something like that, a lot of them have gluten in them, so I just stay away from most of them anyway. Like, I mean, I used to love me some Twix bars. And guess what? There's a little crispy thing in there. It's got wheat in it. So we ain't eating any Twix bars anytime soon. Maybe I should line everything in this brown, because it would be softer than doing it in black. I kind of want this to be a little softer. Except for the little surprise I'm putting over there. I do not enjoy being on a specialty diet. I don't enjoy it at all. I did it because my body does not like to digest wheat very well. There are other things as well that I just don't really eat much of nowadays. Like, I'm not going to go into anaphylactic shock for eating wheat. I'm just going to be real uncomfortable for a while, and life is better now that I've cut it out. It is. Gotten a lot easier in a lot of the aspects. A lot of the aspects that I'm sure y'all don't want to hear about, because some of them are pretty gross. The human body has a lot of gross features. It does. How many tips have broken? 3 of them. I want to yellow this up a bit. There's not going to be enough yellow. I love the color yellow. It's my favorite color. It's a happy color. It's a pleasant color. It's a color that should be around more things more often. Oh, I forgot I have a white. I can do blending with some white. How did I forget that? Oh, I was going to do some sort of candy in there too. Make some red candies. That would make a weird brown. Let's not do that. Let me do some more orange candies. I think that's nice. Oh, that's about to break on me right there. Dang it. Yep. See? Broken. Because this is a light color, it's mixing in more. Maybe these don't really layer very well. And you know, I'm picking weird colors on purpose to see how they behave and react together. We're gonna put some candies up here too, down here too. That doesn't lay, they don't lay on top of each other very well. Some of these are quite transparent. I wonder if that's the soy nature of it. I wonder if these would light like a little candle. You know, like a soy candle. I don't know anything about the chemistry of soy candles. I don't know. All I know is I will occasionally like to burn a candle. I think it's nice. Ambiance. We do orange candy. I'm liking the little orange candies. We're not accumulating that much dust. It's nice when a crayon doesn't do that. Because I'm pretty used to all sorts of the crayon dust everywhere. The little pieces, leaving little pieces everywhere, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but you know, we'll tolerate for the sake of playing with crayons. Let's get the tip back out. First tearing of the paper.
No!
No way. Ugh. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, one more. Some of these colors I don't like. Some of them I don't like. Some of them are not behaving. That brown. I thought I was gonna like it. Nope, didn't. The oranges though. Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna break it. Here we are. Breaking all the crayons. I think now's the time to add our figure. Wish there was a darker blue. That's a shame. I would have liked a darker blue. But, you know, one of these will have to do. You know, I could have just added black, but I don't want to use black today. Break out all the tips. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan. Ooh, with that pink makes a really nice purple. That's gonna happen. We're gonna do some mixing here. If she'll mix, we'll see. Why you do me like that? What? The Candyman. The Candyman. I'm naming this one the Candyman. Slightly creepy Candyman. Coming to give you cavities. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to outline this with some black because it needs some definition. Because I am a lady who likes some extra definition to her things. I like intense line work, to be honest. It's one of my favorite things. I think overall I prefer the Crayola crayons, even if it's just because they don't break so much. This is real annoying. I was expecting a lot more stability with something this thick. Oh yeah, this is gonna make it a bit more creepy.
Excellent.
I'm having a hard time remembering having any sort of real issues with any black crayon that I've ever met. It's like that titanium dioxide or whatever they're using for the black. Oh man, look how much that piece feels so different after you do this. I have to just aggressively put in line work. Just be aggressive with the line work. Just be extra. You can make up your own rules. You don't have to be a petite. You can be a petite woman and not be so petite in your artwork. You don't have to be if you don't want to. But oh yeah, that's giving it a whole nother feel. And I'm digging it. I'm pressing pretty hard at this point. It's starting to hurt my wrists. My fingers. Slightly hand crampy. I don't think I could do another one right after this. Ah, why? See, I'm starting to lose control. I don't want to sharpen this thing. I don't. I'm not in the mood. So I'm just dealing with it. Ow, ow, ow. There's the Candyman. Oh, I like this piece. I think it's fun. You know, and at the end of the day, that's really all that matters, that you had a good time making it. And I had a good time with this one. It's slightly on the creepy side, which, you know, sometimes it's gotta be. A little Candyman. I had to use that silver. See, it's a little bit... You know, a lot of these have kind of a little bit of a glisten to them. That's kind of interesting. Maybe that's the soy part of it. The soy and the wax. Very nice, vibrant colors. Laid down pretty good. I'm not happy about how often it broke, but, you know, they're not bad. For crayons, it's not bad. I think they're kind of fun. But anyway, keep your cup full. So keep going. Make some cool stuff.